you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. It is Thursday and I'm feeling good today. I actually went to work today at my day job and I knew that I was scheduled, but once again, they did not text me to let me know what time I need to be there, nor did they put it on this internal app. It's called WebEx, where you can look and see the conversations and scheduling and cancellations, whatever. So the director texted me kind of late last night asking me when am I available between this date and this date. I said, okay, I'll send it to you, but I'm on for tomorrow. Do y'all not need me? Oh yes, I'll put you on. So she put me on for 7:30, and guess who was late? I overslept. Even though I set my alarm, I remember specifically saying, hey Google, set alarm for 5:30. Don't have to be there to 7:30, but when I wake up, I don't like to be rushed.
Your alarm set for 5:30 p.m.
Look, anyway, I don't like to be rushed in the morning. I like to get up, have my shower, lotion down, drink my water, sip on my coffee, blah, blah, blah. I woke up and I'm looking at my window. I'm like, it's not supposed to be sunshine. I'm not supposed to see light. And then when I looked at my phone, it was 7:13. So I just called and said, hey, I'm late. So I didn't get to work till almost 8 o'clock. And then I get there and it's like, there's nothing to do. Someone else got my first patient ready. They double teamed the patient. It was no big deal to them. And then I'm just kind of sitting there, just twiddling my thumbs. My next patient did not come till, I think, 12 o'clock and 12:15. But then she came early because I went to lunch. I said, it's 11 o'clock or 11:30. Let me just go to lunch then. But she came early, so someone started that patient for me. I finished it though. And then I had one post-op patient that I took care of in between. So between that, I just kind of twiddled my thumbs. I worked on some CEUs or mandatory classes. And finally, I just said, do y'all need me? Because it was only 2 more patients to come back, but there were going to be 3 nurses, plus me would have been 4. I'm like, y'all don't need me. Can I go home? And one thing I like about this job is that when they don't need you, I can just say, hey, I'm out, because we don't have a charge nurse. I suggest sending me home. And most times they are like, yeah, they'll go home. So that's one good thing I like about this job. So anyway, I left the job and I was browsing my phone. Why do I sweat so much every time I start a video? That's crazy. Anyway, because I have kind of sort of put reselling on the back burner, I have not been actively posting anything online. If I get a sale, fine, I mail it off, but I'm not actively posting anything or changing my prices or whatever. So I've been just focusing on my household and getting rest and thinking about the things that I want to do around the house and actually doing them. My nephew came over a couple weeks ago and helped me with some yard work, and he wanted to make some more money, so he came over yesterday and painted my doors on the outside. Well, 3 of my doors. It took him forever. I should not have told him how much I was going to pay him per hour, because honey, he dragged that thing out. He's 15, whatever. I still paid him. I love him. He's willing to do the job. I still will have to go behind him and paint, even though we use painter's tape. He didn't apply it correctly, so I still have to go around the locks and everything. But anyway, so focusing on buying things because I want to really fix up my patio. I had already bought a new table and chairs. I bought some accessories. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I was scrolling on my phone and Ollie's, the closeout store, they had patio furniture, including umbrellas, for 25% off. I already bought my table and chair from them when it was 15% off. I wish I would have waited, but that's okay. So I said, let me go get me another umbrella. The one that I have is huge. Like the stand and the base is huge. I actually had to use cinder blocks to put the legs through to keep the umbrella, you know, stable. There was no other way that I could think of. But anyway, the weather got to it. When I expanded the umbrella, it just tore away. And I'm thinking, well, just buy another umbrella. But I don't want to have to research and go through all that and struggle to put it on and whatever. So Ollie's, they had their patio furniture for 25% off, including the umbrellas. So I went in, let me go get an umbrella. So I got this umbrella. I got this umbrella here. It's a 9-foot umbrella, so it's huge. And their price was, let's see, $47.99. Yeah, $47.99 plus 25% off. So I got it in the, it looks dark gray, or is it blue? I think it's, it looks bluish gray. Actually, I don't even care. But it matches the table and chairs that I have. Kind of dark gray. Yeah, anyway. So I went ahead and got that. And I picked up some other items because previously I bought string lights. I bought all kinds of accessories to put on my patio. I bought some garden clogs. These were only $4 at Ollie's. And I had a coupon in my app for 10% off my whole order. Yeah. And I was walking by, my little rugs that I had on the outside at the door, I don't know what happened to them. I didn't like them. So I bought some artificial grass mats, and my backyard is artificial grass anyway. So this kind of goes along with the backyard. So I bought 2 of those because I actually have 2 doors. I have the sliding glass door here that I can go out of. Then there's a door, 10 feet away that I can go out to my backyard. So I got that. And those were just $5 a piece. And then as I'm walking by, look at this, a 12-pack of Puffs tissues, $9.99. That's a deal because you go in Walgreens or CVS or whatever, one of these is gonna cost like $2. So I went ahead and picked this up and I got 10% off. So that was a steal of a deal right there. So my total was, so my total for all of that was $61.59. I think that's a pretty good deal for the umbrella, the puffs, the rugs, the this, and did I get anything else? I think that's all I got. I don't think I left anything in the car. Then I thought, okay, you're gonna go home and you're gonna cook because we're not eating out. I went to 3 different restaurants in the past 7 days. And the food was trash. So I'm cooking tonight. And what I have been doing is just buying like maybe a ground beef or a ground chicken and just making my own little burrito bowl. So tonight I'm just gonna have ground beef. Yesterday, a couple days ago, I did chicken thighs and chopped them up. But tonight I'm gonna do ground beef. And I already have some yellow rice. And normally I cook my own pinto beans, but I'm not going through that. I happen to find this at Aldi, smoky spice pinto beans, marinated with tomatoes and adobo spices. Oh, this may be too hot. I just noticed that legend there. But I do have another can of pinto beans, so if these are too spicy, I'll just doctor these up and eat that. And I do have some zucchini that I'll cook and some sweet potatoes. So that'll be my meal. I'll show you the bowl and how I fix it. Then I went to Aldi. I've been wanting to try these fruit bags here to make my own smoothies. I threw away a lot of the protein powder smoothies, protein powders. I just can't choke them down. So I'm like, Valerie, just do fruit. just do fruit. So I bought strawberry and banana blend. Now I will mix this with some peanut butter though. I love peanut butter. And some hash browns, because we are not going to Chick-fil-A in the mornings to get hash browns. You just gonna heat up your own damn hash browns. And I wanted some green juice, but Aldi didn't have any. Well, they had Bolthouse Farms, but I was not about to pay $6 for it. So I went ahead and got the organic immunity juice there. And I bought an avocado. I don't think I'll cut the avocado tonight because I already have enough. Some red pepper flakes, and that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this stuff away and cook my dinner, and I'll show you the results. I won't show you me cooking because that's just gonna take too much time to try to record it. I'm lazy like that. But anyway, I will see you guys in a bit. All right, y'all, I am done cooking dinner. Simple, easy, because we are not gonna be in anybody's restaurants for a while. And this didn't take any time at all. Nothing fancy. Yeah, I used canned beans, and those beans, they were spicy, but they also had a little sweetness to it, which I didn't care for, but it is what it is. And I mixed some regular pinto beans with them. So this is the highly seasoned ground beef with some finely diced onions, some yellow rice with the beans on top. Then I put a spoonful of raw onion on top, yum yum, and some zucchini and some sweet potato. And this little sauce right here, this is a sriracha aioli sauce that I have in my fridge. So it looks good, it smells good, lots of color, and I'm about to sit down and relax and watch some YouTube. So I'll see you guys maybe in the morning because, oh gosh, I agreed to work, but I need to work because my nephew, I paid him way too much money. We'll talk about it.